Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back, and we are with the new PTR update. And if you want to access it, just go to Steam, Properties, and Betas. You have the moddable version and the regular version. So just click on the regular version because sometimes the moddable right away won't have the keynote update. So the first thing we're going to do is look at what's in this update. So we have the ability to turn off the engine and turn it on, which is kind of sick because, you know, that's obviously something they pulled from the Kino mod. But hopefully now it doesn't become something that annoys us while we're driving in the game and stalling out and drifting. But anyways, so we have that, and we have two new cars. We have the Lamberjack and the Moon Knight. And I'm going to spoil it for you. One's a Forester and one's an R32. So we have a couple other new things. We got a few new wheels, a new rim or wheel for the DTM 46. But yeah. We got some gameplay improvements, some more vinyls that are put into the game as well. Just a bunch of different little things. They said they fixed or adjusted something as far as being able to assign the gamepad levers and sticks to all actions. Hopefully that doesn't affect console users when trying to assign a handbrake with a controller on the side, because if it messes that up, that's going to be really bad for a lot of people. But hopefully they could just revert and fix that in the next patch. But besides that, we got some sound fixes and some added turbo sounds in the game. And as always, there's always some top 32 stuff. And with that, let's get into the update. So as always, we have the new update screen that highlights all the new stuff that I just read from the Steam Workshop. So yeah, everything's going to be there for you guys. And without further ado, I know you guys want to see the new car, but first check out my new C6. This thing looks absolutely sick. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the R32. It's got to be a class 3 because it looked like the listing wasn't changed. There it is right here at the bottom. So let's click this. Click this. Click it. There we go. Alright, so we have the R32 and it's sick. Actually, I really like the wheels, and they look like they have like some spike lug studs on it, which is kind of ridiculous. But let's check out the preset body kits. And this looks like the, what is it, Abu Moon car. Ooh, no, those taillights got to go. Not feeling that brake light on the bottom of the bumper either. I do like the little tow hooks, and look, we even got Gainer doors. Love it when they put Gainer doors on Nissans. I am not feeling those old Acura RL taillights. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, let's jump into it and put a sick body kit on this car. Alright, so let's be real here. There's going to be 3 liveries people do. The Abu Moon car, Adam LZ's white R32, or the same R32 but it's now green. And let me just try to be the first person who just slaps this paint job on here on YouTube. Yeah, we're going to see a whole lot of this, but let's get into it. So I usually like to drive the car stock off the rip, but there's 2 things I want to test. 1, the car, and 2, this whole ignition thing, and see what they really mean about being able to turn on and off the car and installing it. And oh snap, we have like a check engine light or something like that, which is kind of crazy. And let's throw it in, and oh, oh my goodness. So the car actually shut off when we stalled it. How do we turn this on? You know what? I think we're gonna have to map a button or something like that. So let's check out the menu and see what we got. Alright, so we're scrolling, turn the lights on. Ignition and starter. Okay, that's kind of crazy. All right. What button should we do? Oh, you know what? There's two buttons on the bottom of the base here. Let's do the left one right there and then reassign the right one. That used to be my reset button, but we can change the reset to like my left paddle. And that way, while we're drifting and we go to crash, we could just smack the left paddle and reset the car. And then with the right paddle, there should be my headlights. Yep, still my headlights. So we're good on that. And let's check this out now. So, all right, reset the car, and so the ignition is like turning, like flickering the power to the car. Oh my goodness, are you serious? This is kind of overkill, but it's actually kind of sick too, bringing a little bit of realism into the game there, I guess. But yeah, so we're able to turn the ignition, like, so it's like the one position on your keys in your car, and then the two position, which is like the starter. This is crazy. Let's see, we're gonna recalibrate the wheel, which is something you should do with every PTR. The steering feels a little more detailed, if I'm gonna be honest, which is something they didn't say they changed. Not complaining. I guess we'll find out the more we play. Oh, we have a different ignition type here. Simplified and Cockpit. Let's see what Cockpit does, I guess. So I'm hitting the button, and as every time I release it, it lets off. So I don't know if I gotta hold it with the starter. I mean, that makes sense. I started in gear, but the car's not staying on when I do that. I don't know if it's maybe like a bug or something, or maybe we could double assign it with a clutch pedal or something, like a neutral safety switch. I don't know. We'll figure it out one day. But let's go ahead and change this back to what it was. That way we could get into drifting this new Skyline. Do my little tossing right there on the handbrake. Car feels really good for being bone stock. It's kind of crazy. Not even gonna lie. Okay, so we tossed it in. Obviously, it doesn't have the steering lock to hold the car, but that felt really good. Shockingly, you know what? I'm curious. We're gonna back out and slap on the ultimate tune, but not change anything, and just take it from there and see how the car reacts. Okay, so yeah, this thing is driving actually really good, and we have very minimal wheel scrub in the front, so I'm curious to see what the Ackerman's at, because the wheel's feeding like how I would tune my cars. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this. The gearing is really bad though, so that's obviously something we need to change there. But yeah, this feels absolutely insane. Alright, so let's grab the Forester, aka the Lamberjack. Not Lumberjack. That's kind of ridiculous. And yeah, this thing looks pretty sick. It looks pretty much like the one in real life. Headlights are just slightly different, but it's not too far off. And yeah, let's just check out these body kits real quick. Alright, nothing too crazy. I like it. I don't really like that rear diffuser. Ooh, that front lip is hideous. Not a fan of that. Or that spoiler. What in the world? Come on, guys. This, alright, this I could get behind. This isn't bad. This is actually pretty sick. I bet you if we lowered it and put some like wheels on it and changed the paint job to white, it'll be pretty freaking good. But yeah, let's touch up this body kit, sort it out, and move on to driving this thing. So first things first, this thing got a ton of body roll, but obviously it's stock, so we can't really complain too much. But yeah, it actually feels really good when turning. So let's flick it into this corner right here. And she's got some decent low end power. Obviously we don't have the steering lock, but yeah, she ain't too bad. But with that, let's go ahead and tune this bad boy up. And immediately with the ultimate tune, she already looks so much better. Slammed, big thick wheels. Yeah, I can get behind that. And also, like I said, let's change the color because can't do the Subaru World Rally Blue on a Forester. In white, I think they look sick. Alright, so let's toss it in. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know what CarX is thinking right now, but these two cars feel absolutely like ridiculously good just on the base ultimate tune. Now this feels kind of slow, but I can't really tell because it's making like some really good low end torque. It doesn't sound like it's fast, but it drives really good. And I'm sure if I tweak a couple of things real quick, I can make it so much more better. Alright, with those like 2 or 3 little changes, just flick it in. Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness. Here we go. Look at this. Wall ride. Straight to the end. Jesus, this thing is good. Alright, CarX, you kind of outdid yourself with these two cars. Let's see what they bring along with future PTR updates. But man, I am loving this thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually wanted one of these Foresters in real life pretty badly for a while there. And it's kind of the reason why I got into Volvo wagons, because I love these SUV wagons or mini SUVs, whatever you want to call them. But with that, guys, this is a new update. I hope you guys really enjoy this. And let's look into you know, future updates, because right now CarX is doing some solid stuff with the game. With that, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later, guys.